Listín Diario Editorial for December 29th of 2023. Successful anti-drug fight. Fighting illicit drug trafficking, both to prevent its entry to the country and to block its consumption within the market, is one of the most difficult and challenging tasks for any government. No matter how many technological mechanisms, specialized agents, air and maritime units, and international cooperation, the battle against drug traffickers and their hitmen is always endless. In some drug persecution, interception, or seizure operations, real guerrilla war-style skirmishes take place, which makes them very risky action. The fight becomes more difficult when it involves using intelligence systems to detect or track drug traffickers because they operate under the umbrella of cartels. Very powerful indeed. And if we add to this picture of the complexities of a war, the perverse and unpatriotic collusion of civil and military authorities with the bosses of organized crime to facilitate trafficking, consumption, and the consequences of the dirty war, there we can see the tremendous cost of this fight. That is why the recognition that the United States government has made to the Dominican Republic for the seizure of 23,000 metric tons of illicit narcotics this year is fair. This has been the quantitative average of the National Drug Control Directorate, DNCD, since 2020 under the direction of Vice Admiral Jose Cabrera Ulloa, crowning its performance with the largest seizure of 1,500 kilos of cocaine penetrated along the coast of Bani on last Friday. The cost in man-hours, risk of death, mobilization of equipment, continuous surveillance, and shielding to avoid internal counter-espionage and neutralize those who blow confidential data represents one of the country's major priority investments. More than measuring the successes of the DNCD by the amount of seizures, the importance of this fight lies in reducing the supply of these illicit drugs in the market, in the supreme effort to keep children, adolescents, and young people away from these fatal addictions. It is a fight that has no end. It is society's duty to pay tribute to the men and women of the DNCD and the armed forces who ensure the social health of the country. Good time for, in a unique and historic gesture, the executive branch to decorate the DNCD flag with the Order of Duarte, Sanchez and Mella, and the degree of Order of Military Merit for this chain of triumph in the fight against drugs. For Listín Diario, voiceover and translations by Indira Rodriguez.